few cat names. All right.
Play Bracken.
Oh, yeah. We do have some character introductions to do before we get into our recaps. Thresh, I heard you muttering about Bracken. Why don't you go first?
Yeah, hey, what's up? It's your boy, Thresh. I play Bracken. Bracken's a Kender monk or Kender pugilist, who punches and kicks good, but doesn't do much else good. He tries his best. Um, between communicating and cooking, he's getting there, but bit by bit, it's been a bit of a climb.
Hi, my name's Brent. I'll be playing Cecil Darkholm. He's a forest gnome, cavalier fighter, moon cleric, and the second tallest member of the party.
Hi, I'm Kelsey, playing Avi. He's a half-elf bard sorcerer who cares deeply about her friends, is almost constantly quietly singing or humming. She can be a little spooky, and she's the tallest member of the group.
Well,
So
people.
short, like 5'8".
That's not terribly short. That's on the tall side of average.
She's just a little guy.
Yeah. We love little guy energy. Alright. Which means that it's time to do our recap to bring us back into Volumian, where a dastardly plot is going on. A attempt to take a Fey heart from one of the royal members. Likely the princess, it seems, based on some concerning letters that our adventurers found. Um, and when we had left off, there was a parade going on with the uh, Princess Elrenia going throughout the city of Volumianth, starting from the palace, to go and mingle with her subjects, which would end here at the hunting camp that our heroes are coming up upon. There will be a hunt to solidify Elrenia's right to rule, to gain the Sun Moat, but it seems that from conversations that something might go wrong with the hunt. And our adventurers came early to the campgrounds to investigate. You're not the only ones that were early. There are all sorts of staff have been setting up the camp. Like I mentioned last time, there is a stage that has already been set. A few camps are, or a few tents have been put up around the camp, and I believe that was all we really got to last time. So we can dive in with what our heroes would like to do.
Just sniffing around for something sulfurous.
Yeah. Someone had a whiff of something sulfurous. So,
I think it was me.
that sounds about right. Uh, then yeah, let's get our map going. Okay. Y'all are gonna be coming in from over here, smelling something sulfurous. Nope, I can type right.
Did we say that we were gonna split up and follow our solitary noses?
I believe that was a topic of conversation, but I don't know that there was a definitive yes or no.
I think we were leaning that way.
Then I'm gonna start moving this way.
Okay.
I'll head over this way to these camps here.
Alright. So where do you go?
Pulling up the map on my device.
Alright.
I'll charge ahead straight west.
Alright, cool. I'm going to do something here real quick, and I'm pretty sure that my tablet is not on, so it's going to take just a little bit of time.
Oh, good. I do need to go let Jack out, so switching headsets, but I will still be on call.
Yeah, no, I didn't want to make it smaller. I wanted to just scooch it. Alright, cool. That's the best I can do since I don't have my actual stylus to rate things. That's a good idea too, because... Yeah. Alright. So yeah, as you all are investigating, each following your own nodes, we're gonna get perception rolls or survival. Survival will work here too. And I can roll for Bracken. Which would you
Perception,
prefer?
please.
Perception. Alright, Bracken gets a 13.
Very good.
Cecil, I did not see the roll. I watched the dice fall. Avi with an 18. There we go. There's Cecil. Yeah, Cecil gets this too. The sulfur smell does get stronger as you move further into the camp. That westward sort of way. And it seems to be coming from the seems to be coming from this tent.
Kind of give a whistle and round up the boys.
I will move to the whistle.
Okay.
The whistle.
As you get closer, going off of those earlier perception rolls, it does seem that there is some occupant in the tent.
I'm gonna sneak around the backside, just make sure they don't escape out.
Okay.
Avi's gonna get right up to like the entrance.
Mm-hmm.
I'll flank with Abby.
Be like, knock knock.
Okay. Let me just. Okay. So, as you go to say this, sort of announce that you're here, right? That thing that you heard within the tent does not seem to actually be a person. Instead, sort of like rummaging through things floating in the air, you see a blade. And we're just going to hide that and pull out that. As Avi, you alert yourself, and it goes charging towards you. We're gonna roll initiatives.
Awesome.
Initiative.
Alright. So, as we got our initiative rolled, let's get some battle music going.
That's.
Alright. Cecil, you get to go first. You hear, you don't quite see because you're still on the back end of the tent, but you do hear that things are perhaps not as they were expected to be.
And it's still inside the tent, right?
At this moment, yes. I've just hidden the tent to make it easier.
Yeah. And did I hear Avi shout something out towards it?
I think you would have heard
Avi
the.
said, "Uh-oh."
Yeah, I think you would have heard the uh-oh.
I'm gonna hold an attack action in case something comes within range of me.
Okay.
Then I'm just gonna wait and see what happens.
All right. As Cecil, you wait to see what happens, ready to go. Our blade comes up, and the blade was going for Avi. And I do believe that a 12 misses.
A 12 does miss.
Alright. But just now, right there with you. And then Bracken, it is your turn. And at the start of your turn, our living blade is going to make a reaction, a preemptive strike, which can attack another creature that starts its turn within 5 feet of it.
Mm. I see.
Does a 16 hit Bracken?
It meets it, beats it.
Alright. And that means Bracken takes 17 force damage.
Ow.
And it's your turn, Bracken.
It's a big strike of lightning outside. We are. I guess we're gonna go about punch and a sword.
Yeah, go for it.
Let me see. Skills would it be under? No, I'm trying to navigate this in map. You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna go to the sheet. A 19 and a crit.
Okay. 2 hits.
Excellent. So that'll be 1d12 plus 5. Max roll on the first, and then for the crit, plus 11 plus 12 plus another 5, I believe.
No, it's just the other 12. Unless you've got
Okay.
something. Only
No,
one
no.
modifier. So 23 plus 17 is 40.
Yes.
Cool.
How's the sword looking?
I mean, it looks like a sword. It's got a hilt, a blade.
We're gonna punch it again. 26 and another 19.
Beautiful.
And
And
these are force damage, by the way.
Force
That
damage.
changes anything.
That's what I was just about to ask.
There we go. 8 and 9.
Alright, so that's gonna be plus 17. Beautiful. Alright, anything else?
Not at the moment.
Avi, it's your turn.
Ooh. I'm gonna reach out and touch it.
Okay.
But I'm gonna cast Chill Touch.
Okay, go for it.
I rolled 2. First one I rolled, I don't even know.
First
I
one,
double click.
yeah, the first one that came through was a 15. But a 15 will hit.
That's great news. 13 necrotic.
Alright, and surprised. It's not when it's immunities and resistances. Cool.
And I'll get a bardic to Cecil.
Alright. And as the bardic goes to Cecil, the blade drops to the ground.
Oh. I kick it a little.
You hear the clatter.
I don't think it's moving anymore.
So, you are no longer bound to initiative, and there's just a blade inside a tent.
Cool. Is there anything else in the tent?
Yeah, there seems to be, what looks to be packs, sleeping rolls. This seems to be a tent that someone is using for their temporary livings while out here.
Is it the blade that's stinky?
As you go to look and you sort of smell a little bit, there is some of that sulfurous smell on the blade, yes.
But not so strong that it could be smelled like...
As you're smelling, there's more of that sulfurous smell in the tent.
Got it.
Can I crawl into the back of the tent since I was on the backside looking for a fight?
Yeah.
Where's the swordsman?
There was no swordsman.
What did I hear?
The sword.
You were attacked by a sword?
It was one of them floating ones.
It tried to get
I-
me.
I smash it on the ground with my warhammer.
Okay. As you smash it with the warhammer, a little, as the blade breaks off from the hilt, there's like a little black wisp that flies out and disappears.
Feel better?
I got it. Did you see it? Yeah, did you see that little wispy thing? I killed it.
Yeah, great job.
Should we take the sword with us?
It's broken.
Well, maybe it's a clue. What was a sword doing in here?
Rummaging.
What? It doesn't
I
have
don't-
hands.
I don't know.
Defended by the looks of things. It's definitely holding the line for something.
Let's start searching through the packs and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm
give
watching the
me-
sword carefully.
Give me an investigation for searching through the packs.
Oh, that's really good. 25.
Alright, anything in specific that you are looking for?
Just more the smell, where it's coming from.
As you're looking through, you're not finding a particular item that seems to radiate that smell. Like, there's no sensor that just wafts this out, but you are understanding that one of the bedrolls and a few of the packs are saturated with that sulfurous smell. And it seems to be those are your central. Someone who has this smell closely associated to them touched all onto this, and it lingers.
Gross. Someone needs a bath.
Cecil the sword don't do nothing.
Is there any kind of correspondence or anything?
Not really in the sulfurous bags. In one of the other bags, there's a letter, that says, from Mom on the,
Oh,
on the folded area. Do you open it to read it?
It could be code.
it could be.
It might not be from their mom.
It might not be from their mom, you're right.
I'm gonna open it. Has it? Well, hold on. Has it been opened already?
It does seem to have been opened already, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna open it and read it.
Alright. And, to my little tart, and you can see, like,
Oh.
there's a little heart written next to tart.
That's code.
Ow.
I'm so proud of you for getting the position of being at the royal camp during this festival. Stay safe. There's been a lot of going on with the royalties, from the king's assassination to what happened with that regent. I know you'll do a great job. Love, your mama.
I need to check in with my mama.
Good thing we didn't have to kill this guy yet.
I'm gonna tuck it back into his pack.
Alright.
It wasn't cold.
Well, that's good.
Should we keep exploring the camp?
We can, yeah. You think whoever's note that was their sword too?
I don't know. I don't know what tart looks like, so
There's more than one bedroll in this camp, or in this tent, so it could be Tarts, or it could be someone else.
There's also a
Cecil
chance
starts exploding.
that there could also be a chance that Tart is like a cute little nickname that his mama has for him.
Well, we can go around just shouting out "You who tart boy" and see who
But
responds.
then they're gonna know that we read the note.
That's even more embarrassing for him.
What if we find someone eating a tart?
What if?
Oh, what if?
Oh, Faye, does the does the sword smell of sulfur?
There is a sulfur smell on the sword, yes.
Let's keep on the lookout for more sulfury swords.
Okay. Put that big tent back there.
You want to go to the big tent back there?
Yeah, huh?
Okay.
Stop saying stuff weird.
I'm not saying anything. Yeah, so you go back to the larger tent, and what you would see here is it's a tent that is set up for someone to be in here, but everything is sort of immaculately done so, as if no one has been in here yet.
Any stinky?
Yeah, how's it smell?
I got any
It's,
stank going on back here?
it smells fresh in here.
I think we're clean here.
Are there any guards that we can report the serum to?
Huh?
Are there any guards around here that we can report the serum to? The occurrence of the floating serum that tried to poke you?
Gotcha.
Not quite guards. The people that are around here are more work hands. They're the ones that are setting up the camp. There's not a lot of people here. It seems that most everyone is perhaps closer to the princess.
Have we made contact with the princess yet?
Not this day. You went out, you walked in the social night to get here while the parade would have been going on during the morning and day. Princess doesn't come in for a few more hours yet.
Gotcha.
I wonder if this tent is for the princess.
It does seem very royal-like.
Just want to poke around for a little bit. I don't want to mess anything up. I just want to make sure that it is clean.
Yeah. Give me another investigation roll.
I'm not able to do a thing. I cast detect magic.
Okay. Casting detect magic. Avi with a 27. Everything in what you're assuming is the princess's tent seems to check out. There's nothing that throws you off. However, Cecil, with your detect magic, you see something. It's not quite within the tent, but you see a sort of floating disc between you and Avi.
There's a floating disc. I point at it.
I can't see it.
You don't see it.
Okay,
I can
so
see it
still
magically.
And
Oh.
as Cecil, you're pointing this thing out. Avi, you said you're doing detect magic as well.
dispel magic.
Dispel. So Cecil, as you're saying this, you can't tell how quick it is, if it's Avi or whatever, but the disc does disappear.
Does it like poof?
Mhm.
It's gone.
Let's hope that's a good thing.
What was it? Oh, you didn't see it. It was just a disc.
Just a disc?
Yeah, like a frisbee.
Could you tell what kind of disc it was? Or was that too fast?
Let me.
They were really fast.
I want to say this is a. I want to say it was divination you would have seen. Yeah. It is divination is what the disc gave off.
It was a divining disc.
Huh. Well, maybe it's a good thing that we got rid of it.
I'll let you know if I see any more.
Please do.
I'm on disc duty.
Disc duty.
I'm so alliterative, I'm sorry.
So, disc duty commence. The presence of something or someone sulfurous and the princess's tent untouched as of right now.
There's one other little spot for us to check here.
Okay. You go over. You would see that through the sort of opening that there is someone in this tent, like an actual someone. Their back is turned to you, and you can see them, their arm moving at the shoulder as they are chopping something.
Want me to jump him?
Hold on. Hello?
And you see them jump, and you can see a half of a bell pepper roll, and they go to catch it, and it's like a juggle between the knife in one hand and the bell pepper, trying not to get it onto the ground.
Jeepers, I'm sorry.
Yeah, oh, it's fine. Hi. It's not ready yet.
What are you fixing?
Well, there's going to be you know, a lunch for the workers, and then I'll be working on the feast for later on tonight.
Well, it smells great.
Thank you. No one else has really been appreciative, but everyone else is pretty busy too.
Well, I'll tell you what, it smells better than some other things in this camp.
It smells better than some other people in this camp, I'll tell you that.
I believe it. Hey, you know someone named Tart?
And he puts down the knife and the bell pepper.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
What you want to know about Todd?
Oh, I just heard he was gonna be here.
Oh, he's here, all right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
That's
heard
not
he
you,
killed a
is
guy.
it?
I would not be surprised if Todd ended up being the reason someone's dead. I'm just gonna keep it simple with you. I don't think he's the brightest of the bunch, you know. I don't think his torch goes all the way up.
Bless him. Alright, well, I'm sure we'll see you around.
Yeah, of course, of course.
I'm looking forward to that feast.
Oh, it's gonna be delicious.
Alright, she'll do like little finger guns.
And he just is like confused. I don't think this man has seen a pistol before.
Cecil reaches into his waistband.
No, Cecil, no.
Cecil, no.
We'll get the finger guns. That's the signal.
No, Cecil, no.
He's packing heat.
Oh, okay.
Said no, I'm on the edge.
Oh my gosh. But he'll wave you off and go back to cutting his bell pepper.
Should we go? It looks like there's a bunch of stuff Where's my pointer? Looks like there's a bunch of stuff going on down this way. Do we want to go check it out?
Yeah, we can check that out.
Alright.
Maybe we'll find Tart.
Maybe.
So you head towards the stage. And as you move further down in this little campground area, there are a few guards here in the stage area. Not a lot. You count 4. But most of the people are, again, these workers. There are people that are putting the final touches to the wooden stage, sort of testing out the weights, making sure everything fits together, hammering it all in place. And there's that smell again on the air. Sulfur.
Following my nose.
Alright, give me a survival to follow your nose here.
Survival. Oh,
Yeah.
11.
Alright, you're having trouble. There's just not quite enough for you to follow. You know that it's here. You're just not quite sure where. Cecil, you're getting a bit of a better understanding. It's coming from somewhere around the actual stage.
I don't know where that second row came from. I'm getting something over this direction when I start moving in that direction.
I'm following him.
I'll follow Toucan Sam.
Alright. As your group follows, trying to get to the smell of it, one of the workers sort of looks up. Boy, well, I didn't see you come in with the rest of us. Who's you?
Hi.
And you see this is coming from like a herring gun, so like, you know, they've got their ears sort of pushed back while they're working.
Oh, bless. Yeah, hi, we're with the palace. We've been getting some complaint about a smell.
catalyst. I thought the parade's still going on. What time is it? And he pulls out like a pocket watch.
Don't worry about what time it is.
Well,
We're
I gotta
here to
worry
deal
about
with-
if I'm late.
You've got plenty of time. The thing is, with the princess coming, we don't need her royal nose to be
Offended.
perturbed or offended. So we've been getting some complaints about a smell, and we just want to make sure that it's dealt with before she gets here.
I'll show you that we ain't got no smells here that ain't natural smells.
Are you sure? Because we're smelling some stuff, and it's coming from round this way.
And he takes a big whiff, and all that I'm smelling is all that I've been smelling for the last, few hours as I've been setting up.
Probably because you got used to it, dude.
And what is that?
Woods. Both, woods, and he points out to
Woods.
the forest, and
Woods.
Right.
woods as he points to the plank.
Of course. Can I move in a little bit and give him a sniff?
Yeah, go ahead. He sort of pulls back, but he smells like sweat and wood shaving.
Are you tart?
No. What, you want to meet him?
Well, I mean, I heard he was gonna be here.
Yeah, he's him, and he points to one of the guards. Don't
Oh,
call him,
good.
don't call him Top. We all know that's what his mama calls him, but he don't like it when anyone else does it.
Shit. All right. Hey, tart.
Yeah, get his ass.
He turns, and then you can see a blush, and it causes he's got this sort of light blue skin, so it causes his cheeks to go purple. Oh, that's not my name.
Just needed to make sure it was you, bud. Hey, how you do? Your mama says hi.
Boom.
He starts grumbling.
Hey, where your tent mates at?
I don't know. One of them is them priestly types. She said she was going out to go find some stuff for the ritual.
Is that so?
Yeah, she said she was gonna go meet up with some druids to get everything up and ready for tonight.
Fancy priestess in Cilantro?
Yeah,
Which way should go?
she left and went that way, but I don't know if she still stayed on that course. And he points off into the forest.
We gotta go find her.
You've been a huge help, buddy.
Yeah, thanks, Tart.
That's not my name.
Alright, we gotta go find that priestess.
Cool.
Yeah, let's get on about it.
All right. So, uh, I'll ask for survival or investigation to try and find your way through the woods to find this priestess. Alright. You are... Do I have a nice forest? Do I only have the grass? Yeah, we'll just make do with the grass. And you can just imagine that there's more trees.
Imagination on.
Imagination? In my imaginating game?
God, I hope not. I'm so tired.
Cool. So, um,
There are so many trees.
there are so many trees. And it actually sort of diffuses some of the sunlight that's ever present here in the domain of day. There are just that many trees, and the trees are that tall. And as you are searching for anything to get to the priestess, you hear a sound, a shifting of the grasses.
What was that?
I would like you to make me, as you're looking around, a wisdom saving throw. Okay.
Oh, is this about
Oh,
against being charmed?
oh, that's cocked. That's sitting on a 20. Whatever.
I'm going to say that it is charm adjacent, so yeah, you can roll with advantage.
It's better.
It is better. However, unfortunately, none of you quite succeed. And let's put you guys down, and you can distribute yourselves in whatever marching order you'd like.
I did the 2 rolls because I have an advantage, but one of them I clicked the wrong button.
Alright, well, it's still not enough. And you all are, while you're looking around, unable to see this thing until it is right in front of you. You are surprised as you roll initiative, meaning that you roll with disadvantage.
Would it help if I said I went to high school with this guy?
No.
Damn. Worth a shot. Oh, disadvantage. Okay, 19 or there it is, 16
Alright.
or 11.
I don't think I rolled with disadvantage, but
You did.
17. Okay.
Alright.
I fucked up, so I just rolled 2.
Alright, cool. Then even still, with the surprise, Avi, you can go first, as it sees that, It seems that you have not found your target, but instead something else in these woods has found you.
Don't mark it. Gosh, I'm so surprised.
Well, surprise only affects your initiative in the new rules.
Yeah, but you know,
Yeah.
I'm still so surprised. I'm not ready for this. I'm just gonna panic cast Shatter
Okay.
at
Damn.
5th level.
But what if it's a friendly snake?
So I need a con save.
All right. Yeah. I will say that the friendly snake does have scales that move in weird patterns that might have affected why you couldn't see it.
Trippy.
Yeah. That's what I thought. Con save is a 22.
I have a 13. Thunder.
Okay.
And we'll get a Bardic to Bracken.
Yeah, Bardic for Becky.
All right.
Cecil should still have one.
Cecil should still have one. As it is Cecil's turn.
Cecil charges the snake. And I will roll to strike it.
Yeah, go for it.
A natural 20.
A natural 20 will hit.
That one's a dirty 20.
That one will also hit.
And a natural 1.
That one doesn't, unfortunately.
I will stay in front of it
Alright.
and growl.
That's gonna make this easy for our big snake, as it's going to try and wrap itself around you, Cecil. And that is a natural 20.
No.
Which is going to deal there's a shit ton of damage. As you can feel it sort of twist around you, that is 50 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled. While you are in this grapple, you are considered restrained. And it is going to try and bite Cecil as well.
God damn.
With a 31 to hit.
That'll hit.
And deals 28 points of piercing damage. And then Bracken, it's your turn.
We're gonna run in and try to punch up a snake real good.
Yeah, go for it.
Boom. I'm assuming a 12 will not hit.
12 does not hit. The
How about a
14
14?
does.
14 does? All right, cool. On that one, I am going to use one of my features here.
Forget about your Bardic for the 12.
Oh yeah, I'll roll. It's a D8, right?
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. All right, so that hits now too.
2 hits, nice.
One of them is gonna be. I'm gonna throw pocket sand at it. as a bonus action, I need this creature to make a con saving throw, please.
Okay.
And then I'm going to roll my 2 sets of damage.
It is an 11 on the con save.
Beautiful. It is blinded until the end of my next turn. And then I will.
It does have
Also-
blind sight, so.
Yeah, well, alright. And then, so the full damage readout will be 28 damage.
Yup. Alright. Anything else?
Nope, not from Bracken. Not at the moment.
Alrighty. Brings us back to the top of the round. Avi,
Okay,
big snake.
we're gonna, yeah. We're gonna switch on innate sorcery. It's so difficult to maneuver that on the map. I did have a plan. We're going with the sorcerer's burst.
It's pretty.
Yeah, so 26 to hit.
26 definitely hits.
So we got
Two?
18.
2 8s.
We're gonna take away one of those rolls. Cause I don't care which one.
Well, the 2 8s is the one that came in first, so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then I just clicked the button again.
Uh-huh.
Because
Alright,
my
so
brain
we'll
doesn't work.
do the
So
3
just
and the
take
1.
away one of those.
Yeah, we'll take the first 2, the 3 1, and then, so that'll be 4, so 18 plus 4.
And psychic.
Alright, anything else?
No, that's my turn for now.
Cecil, you're trapped.
I would like to. Can I try and break from the restraint?
Yeah, it'll be a, strength or dexterity saving throw. Because I believe that's how it works.
Roll a 15.
15 is not enough to break.
Okay. Is that my action?
I believe it is an action to escape, yes.
Okay, I would like to use Second Wind,
Okay.
and I'll do a Fey Restoration on it too.
Hell yeah.
Is it too late to use my Bardic on that saving throw?
No, I'll be nice and let you roll your bardic on that.
That's very kind. Is it an 8?
It is an 8.
I rolled an 8.
You are broken free. You are no longer restrained.
Amazing. I'm still gonna second wind
Okay.
with Fey Restoration.
Alright.
That is my turn.
Beautiful. We're gonna get 2 bites. 1 to Cecil, 1 to Bracken. And his 8 foams to our big snake. The 1 to Cecil is a 24.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And that deals 30 piercing. And then to Bracken, that's a 30 to hit.
Would you believe me if I said no?
No, I wouldn't believe you.
Oh, then why are you even asking?
For 35 points of piercing damage.
Yeah, I guess I take 35 points of piercing damage.
Yeah. Mainly, I'm saying these numbers so that way if anyone has a reaction,
I do want to use my intercept on that.
okay.
I just need to find it.
I did not do my other thing for my bonus action because I threw sand in this thing's face, so for now, I am nothing.
Why does it not tell me what intercept? Is it?
I believe intercept's
It's
a
not telling me.
D10.
1d10?
Yeah, let me let's
It's,
see if I can
it
find
doesn't tell me the rule on the app.
Intercept.
3. Maybe I can find it here.
Interception, fighting style feature, 1d10 plus your proficiency bonus.
Excellent. Bracken takes. What's my 8 less damage.
Ah, thank you.
Alright.
So it was 30 minus 22?
No, 35 was yours, minus 22.
35
Or no, not minus 22. 35 minus 8.
is 23?
That sounds accurate.
I'll take it.
Alright. I can't do math right now.
Yeah, I'm a little tired in the brain as well.
Brain scramble egg. Bracken, it's your turn.
Sick. We're gonna punch a snake, I guess. Actions. Oh, last 2 hits also stack toxic. I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that's going. 1, 13, and a 21.
21 hits.
Beautiful. That's another stack of toxin, and we are gonna go ahead and 7 plus School of Hard Knocks is a total of 11 damage. 13 damage, my bad. Like I said, math not good right now. 13. And then we're gonna go ahead and dig deep.
Alright.
That will help against a big dumb snake. Beautiful.
Avi, it's your turn.
Okay. Cecil still look pretty hurt.
Cecil looks bloodied.
Oh, that's just not gonna stand. I'm
It's the
gonna
wrong
use the staff
campaign
of
for
healing
bloody.
for mass cure wounds. So this will catch Bracken and Cecil.
Woohoo!
And that's big numbers. 27.
Thank you.
Cecil is no longer bloodied.
And then we'll get a bardic to Cecil.
Bardic or Cecil?
Alright. It's Cecil's turn.
Cecil will strike the snake.
I know that you said
I
snake.
mean, you said strike or stroke.
I heard strike. I heard the strike one perfectly. It's the snake. That I know that's what you said, but your mic cut out in a way that I heard slut. Oh,
Damn. Is the snake hot? What's its name?
I hate you. Oh.
I'd pay if it is a 29 hit.
Yeah.
Good.
Uh,
How about a 19?
19 also hits.
I will second wind and fill restoration yet again.
Woohoo.
That's my turn.
Alright, our snake is going to try and swallow Cecil.
No.
Yes.
No, ma'am.
That's okay.
It's a 29.
This is just an AC. There's no save.
It's a 29 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
Is it a spell?
No, swallow is not a spell.
Damn.
That's 27 piercing damage, and you are swallowed. And while you are swallowed, you are blinded and restrained. However, you do have total cover against anything outside of the big snake. And then it's going to do its second attack. Its second attack is going to be a constrict around Bracken. Oh, it's going to try and squeeze Bracken. And that's a natural 20.
Yeah, okay.
For... Those are big numbers. Ouch. 53 points of bludgeoning damage.
God damn. I have resistance.
Okay. So
that would be 26, 27?
26 sounds right, because it's 52. Yeah, 26. It's 53, round down. Alright.
Look at that. Look at us counting.
I got a calculator. I couldn't do that on my own. But yeah,
It's
that's
You could have not told us that, and I still would have cared.
yeah.
about you.
But because that hit, you are wrapped up, grappled by this thing. While in the grapple, you are considered restrained. As it's starting to twist and turn around you.
Yep.
All right, Bracken, it's your turn.
Can I attempt to break out of this?
Yeah.
Sure.
That'll be a escape, which is strength or dexterity save.
Acrobatic or athletics, or just raw strength and dexterity?
I want to say that it changed with the grapple mechanics.
Third.
So I'll double
All right.
check.
All right. Either way,
Yeah.
I'll roll 1, and if not, or if it didn't change, it's a +5. Flat 10.
All right. It is not enough.
All right. I have 2 attacks. Could I make a second attempt?
Okay, so all right, no, I did misremember. It is strength or athletics or acrobatics when you're trying to escape.
Okay, so
but it's still not enough. You'd still be grappled.
okay, so that would have been a 15. Can I make another one since I have 2 attacks?
It's an action to escape.
Okay,
Not
full action. All right.
Yeah. So that's
all good.
All right.
Bonus action I can punch though, right? I can use some moxie points to try and beat this guy up a little bit more.
So long as it's not dependent on your action having been something. Yep.
Yep, we are good there. I'll do 2 swings.
Go for it. Oh man. Music went out. We gotta get other combat music then.
15 and a dirty 20.
Both hit.
Hey, sandwich. And an extra 6 on top. 22, 30, or 12, 22.
Beautiful. Okay. Anything else?
Not from me.
Alrighty. Avi.
Yeah,
Cecil's been swallowed.
I'm pissed. Avi's gonna give this snake a real stern look. And cast Psychic Glance. I
Damn.
need an intelligence save. It's
Snakes.
at 7th level too. This is Cecil.
Yeah, snakes. They're known to be intelligent. That is a 13.
Bless them. It'll take 35 psychic.
Woo. That is a lot.
Spit him out.
Alright. And with that, anything else from Avi?
No.
Cecil, it's your turn. You've been
Another
swallowed.
snake. I've been swallowed.
Yep.
What are my hands free?
Your hands are around whatever they were around before.
How much am I able to move? Am I able to move enough to make an attack?
Yes, it is. You're considered restrained, so you can move. It's just tight.
If I'm restrained, I have disadvantage, correct?
Correct.
I will attack at disadvantage. 16.
Hits.
Um,
It's not hard to hit a giant snake.
those dice are crazy. 23 then hits.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. 18 also hits then.
Yes.
Okay. I feel like a second wind and fair restoration is in order.
Alright, before you go with that, Cecil, do you want to describe how you take out the snake from the inside?
Yeah, I am swinging about, and I find something soft and squishy, and I hit it until it explodes.
Cool. So what happens here is that as you strike it and it explodes, the rest of you see where the sort of muscle, caves in on itself, and then as the head drops to the ground, a torrid amount of like bile and blood and viscera come out, and Cecil's brought along with it.
Whoa.
You're no longer bound to initiative.
Oh,
You okay?
I can't let the princess see me like this. I have to bathe.
We'll get you cleaned up, bud.
I'm sure there's something
It's
around
kind of-
here for that, and Bracken will look over at Avi and just kind of shake his head a little bit.
I need a hose. Hose me down.
Alright. So,
First a sword, now a snake. What's going on here? Why aren't there guards? Also, if this was just a snake and she has to hunt some beast in the woods, this is gonna get real dicey.
That's true.
Oh, well, she'll have us.
I
And
agree
we'll have her.
that we should have had more guards on this. Where was Tart helping with this guy?
I don't know. We still need to find this priestess. Are we feeling okay? Do we need a minute? Any healing?
I'm good enough.
I'm surprisingly okay.
Alright.
just, covered in snake guts.
We're gonna
Snake
work on
poo.
that.
Like, you're all like, you'd be slimy from the saliva and digestive tract.
Grass.
So, I'm gonna ask for another survival check. Try and find the priestess. It seems that you might have gotten off track last time. Alright. So. Moving through the forest. Cecil, with a 19, you notice something. You smell that sulfur smoke, but you don't see anyone nearby. However, with a 19 survival, I would say that you would notice that some of the plants seem to have been freshly picked of flowers.
Looks like these flowers have been picked.
I'm on the right track.
I think so.
Do we continue our search?
Yes.
Please.
Alright, I'll need another survival roll.
I'm
And
done rolling survival.
Everybody, or
Anyone who wants to help in the finding.
I'll be straying from the path picking her own flowers.
Yeah. Alright. Definitely Cecil with a 20, and then saw Bracken's die roll. I just see it come through the game log.
I had a
21. There you are.
21.
As soon as you start talking shit, the game log updates. You follow more of the sort of tracks. Some footsteps here and there. More harvested plants along the way, and then you do find what looks to be people. Given your estimations, this has been sort of like a large sort of circle track. They are on their way back to the campgrounds, but in this group of people, most seeming to be druidic types, there is one who walks, she's barefoot, and you can see that her feet almost look burned.
Yes.
Yeah, and she wears robes that are in the colors of Solanthra. But they are not pristine. They seem to like have fraying and wearing at the edges. They seem to be covered in some sort of ash or soot.
Looks like any priest of Solanthra you've ever seen.
I'll let anyone roll a history check if they want to see if they've seen anything like this. Cecil, not only is this not like any sort of priestess of Solanthra you've ever seen, it's not like any sort of priest at all like you've ever seen. This is weird.
Something's weird.
Something's afoot.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of things are afoot. That's how you stand. No. Sorry.
Boo.
So, Avi, you're racking your brain, and you've seen some strange presentations of deity worship and followers, but nothing's striking you quite like this.
You think that they present themselves, a little better, representing the goddess of the sun?
That's usually how that
Enlightenment?
goes. Right.
I don't know, feels hinky.
We should be careful.
That I
I
agree with.
agree.
Go ahead and roll me stealth rolls then.
Like a ghost.
I'm not allowed to roll anything that has a modifier of 4.
Alright. I have your results recorded. And I'm assuming that you guys are just sort of keeping pace, sort of trailing from behind, watching.
Yeah.
From what you can see, the druids and the priestess are, having a sort of pleasant conversation. They aren't talking very loudly, so it's hard to make out any sort of specific discernments, but every so often they do stop and collect from the grounds around them different plants, or one of the druids picks up a piece of bark off of a tree. Just seems to be collecting components.
I mean, we gotta stop, right?
I don't know. They just seem like they're doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, but that's bad
Yes.
stuff, right?
If anyone wants to roll a history check.
I'm not allowed. Hold on.
Yeah, that's about right.
Cecil, you recall what was sort of relayed in the fact that the end of your own things, the ritual itself is a part of the ceremony. Now you do recall that there were attempts to potentially sabotage it, the plans there, but stopping the whole thing would essentially stop the ritual, meaning that perhaps the princess would not be the most pleased.
I'll share this.
Oh, we can't stop them. But we can
Right.
keep an eye on them.
For whatever strange things might come about.
Mm-hmm.
So, as you keep watch and follow behind, we're going to have our real life break here, and we'll come back in about 10-15 minutes and continue with everything else.
Nope.
nothing really suspicious happens for the rest of you trailing the small group of druids and the priestess through the forest. And eventually you can, of course, see where the campgrounds come back into line of sight.
Yep. Not much we can do except wait for the princess.
Do we just stake out in that case?
Yeah, that sword thing was still bothering me.
Well, yeah, but, you know, it's not like we can stop them.
100 floating swords just fell down on the princess. What are we gonna do?
I don't think there's another sword, Cecil.
Well, like an axe.
I don't think there's any more sentient weapons.
Well, I hope not.
Let's just hang out and wait for her. We can talk to her when she gets here.
Back to that fancy tent pavilion thing.
Yeah.
When you get back there, there are more tents now that I don't have added yet, but I will. More tents have been set up. It seems that more of the space has been set up, and you do smell the smell of a roast lunch, and you can see that a table has been set out. No chairs, but plenty of foods to grab, dishes to pile high. You can see people sort of sitting around in the area, chatting. And that one sort of older elven figure that was the chef, sort of just watching everything from the cook's tent.
I hope they like my food.
That's exactly what's going on.
There's another big tent. What are the chances that there's another magic disc thing?
I'll find out.
Yeah.
I cast Detect Magic.
You cast Detect Magic. You don't see any disc near the other big tent.
I'll kind of take a lap around the area for 10 minutes. Detecting magic.
You do see some magic just sort of innate to the area. That one doesn't present with any sort of school. There are other magics that are present on people's armors or gear that they have. Much the same, it just presents as it is magical, not with any particular school of magic.
No discs.
No discs.
discs. Back note that we are disc free after 10 minutes.
Okay.
That's great. I hope.
Is anyone else doing anything?
Not at the moment.
No, we did pretty good work, you know, scoping things out and
Yeah.
embarrassing Tart. We deserve a little treat.
That's what I'm saying.
Do some grazing.
Yeah, we could get a snack.
Yeah. I'm gonna make
Yes.
sure the cook can see me.
He's watching intently. Well, there is like a sort of like banquet style table here. The layout is nothing fancy at all. It's just simple, you know, rolls, some roast meats, vegetables. There is a little salad at the far end. People have been taking from, but it's nothing spectacular here.
Does it taste good though?
It does. The chef is quite talented.
Kind of lead to Bracken, follow my lead, and I'm gonna take a bite. And even though it tastes good, Avi's gonna make a little face and kind of shake her head.
Bracken will go and have a bite of his own, and then like make a move like he bit on something crunchy in mashed potatoes or something like that. And then he's gonna find a nearby trash can and put the plate face down into the can.
Oh my god.
As you are like stepping away from the trash can, the older elven figure sort of like comes closer to you. What seemed to have been the problem?
Oh, nothing. Everything was great. I finished the whole plate.
No, you did not. I was watching.
Well, you know, it just there was some spice choices that were odd, and I think I got something crunchy in there that shouldn't have been crunchy. It kind of threw me for a loop.
Okay. Thank you for what you've said.
Of course, don't take it too personal.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm appreciative of such candid opinions.
You sure? Because you seem a little upset about the whole situation.
I'm fine. And like he goes back to his tent, but he actually goes within, and like the flap sort of comes down.
Man, this is really good.
Yeah, I'm gonna go fix up another plate.
So, anyone that gets too close to the cook's tent can hear like sniffles and like the sound of someone writing something down.
Oh no. Did you have to throw the plate away?
You told me to go along with it. I thought you wanted me to sell it.
Make a little face. Say it's icky.
I thought you wanted me to sell it.
You're throwing things away. You did sell it. I mean,
You're the one always telling me to act more.
that's not entirely what I meant. Is there anybody hanging around these new tents? The other big one. You know, we know
No
where
one's- Yeah, no one's really near like the ones that are the big fancy ones. Everyone's sort of closer to the food or to the other tents that have been set up.
Right. I kind of find someone and be like, "Hey, you heard anything about the parade? How's it going? How far out are they?"
Well, I've not heard anything. I don't got no fancy magics and no one contacts me about anything. But I've been doing this here thing for the last 2 regents, so it's on time.
Right.
He'll be coming in, sort of like listens to the bird song for a second. In about maybe 2 hours, 3 at most.
It's not too bad.
I usually get here a little bit before supper, start the events, you know, the dancings, the maypole, all that good stuff.
Gonna be dancing?
Oh, hey, dancing.
You gonna save one for me?
I'll have to ask the missus.
Don't worry, I got one of those too.
Damn.
Ah.
Damn.
But yeah, dancings, all sorts of merriments, and then the hunt. Oh, they don't come until after a good sleep.
Right.
So, there are plenty of workers here. Some of them do seem to be a little more fresh, not quite as grizzled as the figure you had just been speaking with. So you could, you know, speak to them, see if you can garner more information if you'd like. You would notice that after the um, the lunch is done and people seem to be rejuvenated, that stage area, um, they start to get the other things up. An area for dancing. The maypole is decorated. There are little stands that are put up. One you notice has a sort of metal plate and a bell at the top of a large climbing measure, and yeah, they've got all sorts of different activities that they are presenting or getting ready for when the parade crowd comes in.
I think I'd mosey about, check out the things that are being built before finding someone else.
Mm-hmm.
Be like, hey, you heard anything about this new priestess that they got on for the ritual?
I mean, it is a bit strange. I've never had a priestess. I mean, I've never done the work here, but I was a little girl when Althorian's hunt happened, and I was here, and the priestess never partook in the summoning of the nature spirit, just the bestowment of the sun moon. Wonder if perhaps there is a larger devotion to Sumantra in, you know, the princess, or maybe because the untimely death of the king, they turning to more, you know, guidance from the light.
Or suggestion from the queen's new girlfriend? Who knows?
Feeling
I
some
heard she
tea over
smells
there.
bad.
Boom!
always figured it was some sort of incense or something.
Yeah,
I'm-
the incense is hard-boiled eggs.
I can't smell right ever since the accident, so I didn't know.
What happened?
What? What the fuck kind of lore drop is that? Not since the incident.
She accidentally got COVID.
You know, I was just I was in the wrong place at the wrong time, and I can't smell nothing.
Yeah, we've all been there, haven't we? I was in the wrong place at the wrong time, and the sky lit on fire, fell on my head.
Oof. So it's a tough one to follow.
Yeah, I got a sick tattoo out of it, I guess.
Great story to tell at taverns.
You know what? I hadn't tried that yet, surprisingly.
Yeah, I'm sure you could get a few drinks out of it.
I'll try that.
So, any other conversations that people seek out?
I'm sitting pretty over here.
Okay. Time passes. And people begin to come in. You hear the chatter and the footsteps, and then you see the sort of merriments. And as the fairgrounds fill with people, you do notice, of course, the royal figures. Princess Elrenia, her mother, and her grandmother. Grandmother, of course, your acting queen, Wildewitch, until Elrenia can ascend, take the throne, and lead in her father's absence. Amidst the others, you do see other notable courtiers, and amongst the notable courtiers is one Carion. But it is a time of enjoyment, of festivities. As you start to hear music and laughter fill the fairgrounds. What do you do now that people are here?
Definitely keep my head on a swivel because apparently something's about to pop off.
Yes, Cecil's gonna resist the urge to join in, and he's in guard mentality mode. Looking to see if there's other people spoken about or just looking out of place.
Alright, I'm gonna say perception and insight from Cecil.
Can I do a perception as well, or no?
Sure.
Yeah,
Alright. I will keep your roles in mind. What about Avi?
Is everyone out enjoying the festivities? Like, everybody? Or royalty kind of keeping to themselves, observing?
The queens aren't partaking.
Mm.
But I think you'd find Elorenia in the festivities, yes.
Gotcha. How about Kari?
Kari is also in the festivities.
Interesting. Avi's, she's not gonna stick to the princess, but she's gonna stick around her.
Alright.
Maybe more of a shadow than a buddy.
Are you trying
Always
to
just
be,
kind of there.
Are you trying to be stealthy about it?
No. I mean, it's cool if she knows I'm there. And I want to be seen near her.
Okay.
We're not necessarily doing the same things, but I'm always in the same area she's at.
Alright. So, as Avi, you are trailing behind the princess, the princess has sort of been looped into the test your measure of strength, the sort of ring the bell setup. When you feel someone sort of step next to you, not quite a brushing of physicalness, but that sensation of you're no longer alone.
Mm.
You should ease up. It's a festival. And besides,
So-
you see Cariante.
Does it seem like I'm not at ease?
It seems that you are waiting for something to go wrong.
I'm just enjoying the festivities as you are. You look well.
As do you. Will you be staying for the hunt?
Of course. Should be very interesting.
I believe so. No spirit is ever the same when it comes to the regents, from what I've heard.
We'll all be waiting to see if the princess can follow in her father's footsteps.
I have no doubt that she will. She's bright and very ambitious, young lady.
I'm glad you see that.
She has the potential to do much good. More than she realizes.
You can still stop, you know. It's not too late.
say that as if I'm doing something wrong. And all I'm doing is protecting the world. A few for the many.
It is. So upsetting that you still see it like that.
A flower that needs to be pruned does not kill the bush unless it stays. I'm just trying to help things grow.
I
Enjoy
know
the
you will.
festival.
You as well.
And Kai will walk off. Turning your attention back towards the princess, you can see that she has not been successful at all with the test of strength.
Bless her.
And one of the people who sort of goaded her into trying this takes the hammer, and as they bring it down, you hear the bell ring, and there's, a bout of laughter amongst all the group that is gathered there. For our other figures, Cecil and Bracken, Bracken, there's just a lot going on. So many people. It's hard to keep track of any particular one movement. Cecil, you're getting a few more sightings of, people moving around in odd ways. Most of them just seem to be finding places where they can canoodle out of public viewing. Though you do catch the cook sort of skulking about, especially near the foods, and you can see that he's got like a little tasting spoon and a cup, and is like going through the different foods and tasting, rinsing off in the cup, and like going perhaps a little, making sure that things are tasting fine, but being a little meticulous about it. Nothing quite overtly dangerous, I'd say, from what you see of the people sort of moving around covertly. It is... It's a little bit into the festival when Elorenia comes up to you, Avi. You can see that she's a bit flush, hair sort of sticking to her. She's been up and about all day. But she smiles, and thank you for accepting the invitation to be part of the hunting entourage.
I'm not gonna pass that up.
It's not something that I know everyone wants to do. It's so different from, like, traditional hunting. You guys have been helpful. You all believed that I could do this, and I wouldn't be having this festival now if it wasn't for your help.
I'm really happy for you. There are things that we should discuss later. But for now, have fun. You need anything? Like water? A brush? Anything?
Water would be great. Dancing's about to start, and I know that people are gonna be dragging me over and everywhere.
Gotcha. I'll find you some water.
Thank you. When it does come to the dancing, do any of you partake?
Bracken's a 2 left feet kind of guy.
I'll do some dancing.
If everything's looking okay, Cecil will try.
Alright. Now you have, of course, like the more structured dances, where people are dancing with partners. You also have the maypole, where people, grab ribbons and dance around to cover the maypole. Who's going where?
I think
I'll try for the maple.
I would go more towards the partner dancing. More, I think at first just to watch.
Mm-hmm.
But if she gets roped in, she ain't gonna shy away from it.
As you're watching, you notice, sort of coming through the area, the sort of burly handler from before. And hope your missus wouldn't mind a dance.
You remembered.
Come on. And he'll bring you into the dancing, and there's a lot of people. The dance that you were brought into does have like partner swaps and whatnot, but it's easy enough to
How scandalous.
yeah. It's easy enough to step into the pattern there. And you would notice, of course, Elorenia is part of this area, and just dancing with many people. Over at the maypole, Cecil, you see, this has a lot of like more freeform dancing, as it is just sort of trying to cover the maypole, and as you join in, you notice something, that as the ribbons sort of tie down the maypole, flowers begin to bloom and make their way down as well.
Magic pole.
That's how they get you.
But yeah, it's a lot of fun. I'm going to ask for everyone to make for me a perception.
It's too much fun.
Too much fun.
Bracken, you sort of noticed this. Not really partaking in the dancing, but moving through and watching, you see that priestess of Salanthra, the one that had the burned feet and the ash-covered robes. The robes that she wears now are cleaner, though still quite odd comparative to what you've seen before. Stops right above the ankles, no sleeves, but they are not in the same sort of tattered disrepair. They're not covered with soot. She's still barefoot, though.
I will move to follow her and see what she's up to.
Okay. Are you trying to be stealthy?
Yeah.
Okay, give me a stealth roll.
Oh, come on. Not a 17.
That's 3.
Yeah, it is.
Alright. So a total of 12. Cool. Right now, as you watch, she seems to just be experiencing the festival in her own way.
Sure.
She stays close to where the dancing is happening, even though she doesn't partake, and she watches. She moves slowly as she watches. And you're able to tell that the way her eyes move, it's not so much that she's searching for anyone in particular, she's just taking it all in. Roll me an insight check, though. Her face is hard to read, so anything underneath that is lost to Bracken. At some point, it is called for food service, and much the same as the luncheon, there is this massive banquet table, larger than what it was for the workers' luncheon, as this is servicing not only the workers, but the nobles and royalty and those that are here to partake in the festivities. There are chairs at one end of the table, but food throughout all of them. So it seems that they have prepared chairs for royalty, people who would have been on their feet all day, and then for the more festive goers, there's just food and plates available. But Elorenia finally has a bit of time to just sort of sit. You can see she's sat next to her grandmother and her mother. Kari is next to... can't remember the queen's name. I want to say it starts with an A. Yeah. Anestria. Aniastra. Do you all take seats, or do you take your food elsewhere? Or do you not partake in the feast at all?
I'll pop squat.
I'll find a place to sit.
I want a spot with a good vantage point of view.
Okay. Easily enough done. Is there anything that you do during the meal besides eat and watch?
No, not here.
I think Avi would try to hold, small conversations with whoever's around her. Small things like, oh, did you see the maypole? Look how pretty that is. And how was the parade? Did you see it? I was already here. And,
Mm-hmm.
But she's keeping an eye on everything.
Okay. For keeping an eye on everything, I'm going to ask, you can either roll perception or insight.
That's a 27 inside.
Okay. there is with a 27 Avi, of course there is the sort of excitement that you feel throughout the entirety of the display here. But I'd say with a 27, you'd also notice that there is perhaps some tension between the Queen Serlich, who is Elrenya's grandmother, and Cariante. Maybe something to do with Cariante going after her daughter-in-law so soon after her husband's death.
Sure.
Hard to say for sure since you don't really know Serlich so much, but you do notice that there is a tension there.
Mm-hmm.
But Kari does not seem to pay much mind to the tension. There are, of course, small interactions there, but she's mostly being close to Arianastra. Arianastra. Or Bracken with a 9 insight, all you're really getting is the no, you got the 9 insight earlier. Yeah, so that's really it.
Yeah.
For what is going on during the mule portion of this. So, when the food service is done, the music sort of quiets down. A call from the people on the stage. You see some of the druids that you had seen earlier, and the stage is sort of set with braziers, and you can smell incense. And again, that hint of sulfur. Not as strong as you had smelled it before earlier this day. And as the sun shines, as you know, this is the hunt performed for the Princess Elorenia Valerium. Should she complete this hunt successfully, she will prove herself worthy to lead the people of Lumion. And there's, claps from everybody around. This year, our hunt is prepared differently. In addition to my brothers and sisters, we have a new person joining us in the summoning. And stepping through the crowd, you see the priestess steps up.
Ah, hell.
This is Mother Sylvain of the courts of the dedicated to Solanthra. And she looks around the crowd, much the same as she did through the dancing. I will carry the light, blessed by the sun and brought to us in fire, into the heart of that which is summoned, to make sure that the princess can handle the challenges set before her as queen. They're still clapping, but it's more confused this time. Again, this is different.
Yeah, can I insight that?
Yeah, roll an insight check.
Yeah, it's a 14.
She believes what she's saying to be true.
That I don't doubt.
Just the way she said it. She says things weird.
Thought it was just me.
God's lessons are beautiful.
And then the druid speaks up once more. Now to step forth, the princess herself, as she selects those that will join her on her hunt. Excuse me. And so as you see Elrenia step up to the stage, she looks across the crowds and she finds the three of you.
Sure. Are we expected to join on stage, or?
As she calls your names, Cecil, Avi, Bracken. She waves you to the stage.
So.
Yeah, I'll get up.
Mm-hmm.
Then, as you are approached, the druid nods and looks to Elrenia, and with this, our hunting party is completed. You will need to find your spear. Hunt it through the forests and bring back a sign your success. You will know what this sign is when your spirit forms. We will know what the sign is when your spirit forms. And she nods. And this isn't anything that is unheard of for Cecil, who had done research on this ritual, this festival. And the druid looks to the three of you. As the hunting party, you will assist the princess in her hunt, in finding the creature and ensuring her success. Do you accept this task?
Okay.
I do.
I'm in.
And he nods. Then you may join the princess, and he motions to an area just off the stage. As the beast is summoned, and as he addresses the crowd once more, we will summon the spirit that our princess must hunt. You will see the form that it chose based on her soul, her deeds, and her destiny. You will watch as it leaves this place. It has the rest of the night to run under the sun before the hunt begins. And it's at this point that you watch that Queen Saralith steps up. Very regal. And she joins with the druid that was speaking and the priestess that was brought in, and the three of them begin to light the braziers and smell the different burning herbs. You can hear the sort of hopping of sap from the fresh selections, and once all the braziers are lit and the smoke is beginning to coalesce above the stage is when the chanting begins. And in a sort of three-point structure, with the queen facing the crowd from the northmost point on this. You notice the different sort of ways that magic forms between the three figures. For Queen Saralith, it is effortless. It's as if the magic is innate within her. Where she calls, it follows her commands. And for the druid, it's a little similar but different. It's a shepherd tending the flock. He guides the magic, lets it flow, but offers a path for it to follow. And for the priestess, she channels it through a focus. A rough cut crystal that looks of fire encased in the mineral itself, and smells of sulfur. And I'd like a perception check from the three of you. Avi and Cecil, you notice things. From beneath the board of the stage, you hear soft cracking, like something breaking. And that black smoke, similar to what happened when you broke the sword, spills out and into the smoke from the incense and braziers.
Something's not quite right.
Cecil said quietly. It's just like when I smashed that sword.
Yeah.
Eventually, the sound stops. And the smoke from the braziers stops as well. All of it sort of culminated in this large sphere above. And as the chanting continues, you watch as the sphere moves, begins to take shape. As you see the different legs come together, there are 4 of them. And then you would notice claws at the end of the front, and the back has hooves. And you watch it culminate until you are looking at a hippogriff, wings splayed out. And it is strange. It doesn't seem to be entirely corporeal. There is a shimmer of light. But in that same instance, there is a essence of shadow, particularly seen in the eyes, which are entirely black and unchanging in that fact. And beside you, Elorenia, you can hear her. I need to bring Claw. And she's looking at the hippogriff. And just moments after that, the druid as he reaches out and touches the beak of this creature. A claw will need to be presented to us. Once you have brought back the beast's claw, you will be bestowed with the blessing of the light. And he looks to the creature. Avi, what's your passive insight?
22.
And does anyone else have a passive insight that is 18 or higher?
Nope. I got 17, but
19 here.
There you go.
And it is Avi and Cecil that notice that as the druid turns its gaze back to the summoned hippogriff here, it seems that something's off. There's just a look of not quite worry, but a touch of confusion. Something about this is unexpected.
Magic.
But he gives the word for the hunt to begin, and the spirit flies off into the forest. And then the druid turns to the rest. Please, continue with the festivities. The night is yours. And then looks to you and the princess. The rest will be needed for your hunt. Do not stay up so late. And with that, music begins here. So, what do you do after the ritual?
We should gather before bed and come up with a game plan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And also share things that we know and suspect.
Yeah, the connection with that syrupy smoke is concerning.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's just go back to my tent.
It's a
Sure.
wonderful idea.
I'm sure you got a
Princess.
nicer one than anything we could find anyway.
Alright. So, as Elrenia brings you back to her tent, you would have been in here before, but now you can see that some of her stuff fills the empty areas. And once everyone's in, she'll just, pull the tab, the flap comes close, and so, what's the plan?
Avi will hold up a finger. We need to check for discs.
I cast Detect Magic on Montisk duty.
No disc.
in the clear.
Alright. First of all, we came in to check, and they had your tent bugged.
Okay. It's not anymore?
Shouldn't be.
Okay.
We're disc free, according to Cecil. Okay. Second thing, we kept hearing about this smell that people have been smelling around here. So we came here early and we fought a sword with no swordsman. And when Cecil busted it, it was the same kind of wispy smoke that came up from the boards when they summoned that beast. And the same smell that icky priestess is giving off.
So, it seems that perhaps she's done something to the spirit?
Well, we can't know for sure and certain, but I mean, don't you think it's awfully convenient that, you know, a brand new Fey heart is being blessed with the light, and all of a sudden there's some new priestess come on to help with the summoning?
I'm just, like, yes, it does seem odd, but if there was some sort of wrongdoing, wouldn't the spirit have showed itself there? Wouldn't it have been a massacre?
I don't know, but even that Drew guy seemed to think something was off.
I'm unsure. It seemed fine from what I was able to tell. I've never been to one of these before, of course, but
Do you hear stories about your daddy's hunt?
Yes.
You ever say anything about his spirit having deep, dark black eyes and any kind of smell of rotten eggs?
No. But every hunt is different, and I'm not saying this to be ungrateful or dismiss what you are presenting. I'm just unsure of what aim that there is for these until we know for certain these coincidences. I'm not saying that they aren't more sinister, but so far everything seems to be going just as my tutors have said.
Right.
But he'll be with me, and we'll be able to keep an eye out for anything that's not right. If something else comes on the hunt, if something goes after us. Something that shouldn't. The woods are dangerous. There are stories of past rulers or would-be rulers never making it out of there. But those people were less prepared.
I don't doubt that you can do this, even under funky circumstances.
I know I can do this. And know that my chances of success are greatly improved with you at my side.
Well, that's why we're here, honey.
And I appreciate that. Really. All of you, I do appreciate you being here for this. For everything that you've done. So, let's get some, besides being aware of anything wrong,
Mm.
some planning to tackle this challenge.
All right. Well, I've never been one for hunting. Even, fancy royal hunts or normal ones. But I think it'll be important for us to stick together. At all times. No one gets frustrated and bounds away trying to get it done quicker. Stay smart.
I agree. I think it's also important that we are judicious when it comes to fighting. The hunt can try and weaken us before we find our target. And we'll be out in the woods for likely a few days. Need to make sure that we don't exert all of our energy needlessly.
I agree.
Do Bracken or Cecil add anything?
No, this all sounds pretty good for me.
I think if what we fought today in that slope is any indication of what might be out there, we should prepare for anything. Princess, what are your capabilities in this hunt?
I am quick. I've mainly mastered the rapier. Duelist. I don't really do much long distance, but I'm quite perceptive and hopefully able to think my way through whatever challenge the spirit presents in this hunt.
We'll try and adapt to your strengths then. Fan, do you ever get what species the princess is? She elf adjacent?
Yes, so she is a Sylvanari, which is a Fey um an elf that is tied to the lands of Valdefera. So Eladrin adjacent.
Thank you.
I know that her mother is a Twilight Sylvanari. What is Valerian? Doo-doo-doo. She is a Sun Sylvanari, taking after her father. So, with your thoughts all shared, the Princess Elarinia invites you all to stay within her tent for your night's rest. Do you
There's-
accept?
Yeah, it's better than what we had planned before,
Okay.
which was, just outside.
Right.
And as you all sleep and gain a long rest successfully, we'll pick up with the hunt in our next session.
Sounds good.